Well, you walked up to his house looking like a homeless, a crackhead, and go ask to come into my house.
Yeah.
Now, of course I'm going to tell you no.
Yeah.
And then you going to turn me into a beast?
Yeah.
Then you turn to people, my friends.
I'd be mad too.
Like, hold on, bro. I got just working. Why am I mechanical?
This child who
like,
was just born is now a teacup.
You dirty heifer. Because how you turn a child? I don't appreciate you.
I didn't even think about that. That is so true, though. Yo, welcome to Random Fandom. This is the show where about funny friends, we give our funny hot takes, and we play random fandom games. With me, as always, we got Andre, very sad Anthony, we got Jay, and Jeff with us. But we have a special guest joining us on the Random Fandom couch for the first time. We got Marco, the artist, a.k.a. Masterminds Connect on all socials. You got to follow his man. He's absolutely incredible. If you don't know Marco, I promise you do. If you saw our episode talking about the Disney Princess Battle Bracket, he did most of the artwork there. It's great to have you out here.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I watched the episode. I was particularly drawn to the Raja versus Quasimodo debate. It had me rolling, and Jeff, I wanted to work with Al to get you something, and here you go.
Oh, wow. What? Surprises.
It's a gun. Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Yeah.
This is
awesome.
amazing. Appreciate
That is
it.
fantastic.
Oh, that's dope, man.
That is dope.
Dang, you should have put an equal sign and Quasimodo winning. So I want to do this before we get into the real topic. The discourse has been happening about 100 men versus one gorilla in a fight, right? Depending on what your takes are, whether you think the man would win or you think the gorilla will win, which is the actual correct answer. I think from the nerd world, right, no weapons and no superpowers, I think we can defeat this gorilla in 6 picks. We each give 1 pick, and we could take down that gorilla. Just to give you an idea, I'll start it off. Tarzan.
Yeah, I'm going to go Gaston, Beauty and the Beast.
Boom. Who you got?
Louis the Alligator.
Say anxiety. Because anxiety's going to the gorilla can't.
The gorilla's like, oh, my kids.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
But if you want to
My family.
but if you want to do an actual person, I'll go Quasi. I go
Give him
Quasimodo.
depression. I don't want to fight anymore.
Say Michael Jai White. Yeah.
Well, that's by himself.
Yeah.
But as a
That's
team, that's
I
dangerous.
mean, they were just the rest of the team's just
The rest of the team is
background.
irrelevant at
Cheering
that
them
point.
on.
I think we already got a good enough team. So, you know, what if I just pick Kevin McAllister from Home
God damn it.
Thank you. So that means that you know that he will beat up Zombie. So you
I
know
just
that.
imagine Michael John White's going for the punch, and the gorilla's bracing himself, slips on a toy car. Oh,
Exactly.
Michael
You
John
need
with
a
the elbow.
mastermind
Yeah.
like
You
that.
said no what's
Yeah,
Not
go
to
ahead.
go back to it, 100 men, is there a time limit? Because that gorilla is going to be tired.
I think the men will
No
get
one's
tired
think,
before the
no
gorilla.
one's thinking about
Time limit. Like, yeah, time
ti-
is
like-
Yeah.
after 50 men, the gorilla is not going to have endurance to go past.
That's just like my mama. After 50 minutes, she just gets tired.
I think me and the gorilla would be cool. I would just start attacking some of the other people.
Wait, tell me why
And
Jeff.
then the gorilla would be like, oh, okay. And I'm like, now you get it? We
Jeff was
we're
like,
on the
we can
same
take a
team.
little kill.
It's Jeff and the gorilla.
Yeah,
like,
you human suckers.
I wonder, as the gorilla gets more tired, is each set of men worse at fighting? Because after I just saw 50 people get killed, I'm not going to be as
But
gun
also-
ho to jump out there.
Yeah.
I
So
would say, though, if
that
you think about it,
kind of
at
evens out. I
one
feel.
swipe of a gorilla's arm, like at just one swipe, might not kill the next 3 men that are in the spot, but it'll knock them out so much that it'll give the gorilla enough time to take out the next dude. Also, I've been seeing people say, oh, if they all attack at the same time, it's impossible for 100 people to
No,
put
you-
their hands
you-
on this gorilla
yeah, you're
at the
not-
same time.
Now let's test it. Come on, gorilla. Come on in here.
I don't know why. I feel like if a gorilla came in right now, my initial instinct would be, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Like, let me pet you. Touch,
As you're
like,
looking
touch
him
my
in
paw.
his eyes, that's a terrible,
So
terrible thing
a
to do.
gorilla is about
Right.
about 20 times stronger than a normal human being. It's not as violent, but it is extremely territorial. So if you don't go near it, if you just fight from a distance, it'll leave you alone.
If I see a gorilla, I've gone too far.
The gorilla actually was chumming at a guy. He didn't move, and the gorilla stopped because the gorilla sees that he stood his ground.
You know, told you that? A gorilla.
They figured it out. Go back, gorilla. Go back. Go back here. They figured it out.
So with Lilo and Stitch coming out, we are actually going to be doing a man versus beast game. Okay, and we're gonna do it very different. First time ever, Random Fandom. We're gonna do it team-based, where we're gonna do one side versus the other, blue couch versus purple couch. So it's gonna be Andre and Anthony, where I will actually be joining them, versus Jeff, Marco, and Jay. The way this is going, because obviously you are very strong about the tiger beating Quasimodo. Purple couch will be Team Beast. Blue couch, we will be Team Humans.
All right, so we won.
Team Humans. Like it'll be like man
Excuse
versus
me, they
beast.
got me on the street. I'll argue just as much as you will.
So we have.
I just do an argument with a southern accent. That's the only difference between you and me.
So we're going to be doing it equivalent to how we did our princess bracket. We will be doing this bracket style to find out who is winning in the end, man or beast. The entire first round will be us arguing against ourselves to put our best human and best beast forward to the semifinals until we get to who's winning that man or that beast. Let's get this battle started. Let's go first round. It'll be blue couch. This will be us arguing against us. Quasimodo
Sounds good.
versus Kronk. I think Kronk beats Quasimodo because the element of surprise. He could blend in. Imagine, let's say a gorilla.
Quasimodo's
Let's
like 1,000 times stronger
okay,
than Kronk.
let's say
He's also-
Quasimodo is distracted because he's like, Kronk, boom, throws the poison. Poison to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison right in his mouth.
Wait,
Boom.
Cusco never died. It wasn't poison.
Hey,
He would turn into a llama, then he would kill him.
He tried to kill him. He couldn't even do that right. And he got all the poison next to him. Kronk is illiterate and probably can't even do stuff correctly.
My man is wearing sandals. All Quasi got to do is step on them toes. All he got to do is step on them toes. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap.
Step on them toes.
You're not about to hit on them Jesus ones, okay? You're not about to hit on them
I'm
Moses
sorry, but
threes,
Quasimodo
bro.
looks like he's about to rip apart things that just that need to be apart. You know what I mean?
And
Like
not
he's
just
just
that,
like, I don't like things
And not
cracked.
just that, he looks battle tested. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he looks like he's
Quasimodo
been
looks
through it
like he's
already.
been through
He done been through it.
He got cauliflower ear and everything.
Yeah.
He has squirrels on his side.
So?
You
Did
can't
you see
tell
that one
me-
time when Quasimodo could probably just grab that squirrel and just like, what do you got? Quasimodo's been in
I
a
can keep
tower
going.
for his
We
entire
get it,
life.
guys. Jeez. Quasimodo wins this round. Let it be
fought-
known I fought for Kronk.
And you fought poorly.
More Emperor's New Groove in the parks. I said it. Let's go next round. We got, purple couch. We got Shere Khan. Shere Khan versus Mufasa?
I have to go.
That's
I have to
y'all.
go. I'm
That's all
gonna
you
go.
guys.
I think Mufasa's gonna win just because he's the king. You know what I mean? Like he's king of the jungle.
This just hurts my heart. This is cat on cat. I don't like cat on cat.
Tigers
just hates it when
are ferocious, and they are technically bigger, a lot bigger than lions are.
There's a whole YouTube video out there that shows that a lion defeats a tiger because the lion is more brutal. Like he's never given up on the fight. The tiger will give up because he'll run away.
Yeah.
It's like I want Mufasa to win, but then also part of me is like, he got tricked so easily by his brother.
Which is
you know,
another
But that's another line.
And
Like
it's
Shere
just
Khan is not
that it's like,
tricking
you know,
anybody.
Shere Khan couldn't
it just hurts me.
get a kid.
I can't.
It was a kid.
He couldn't
It
kill a
hurts me
kid.
It was
for
a kid.
He couldn't kill a kid.
A
Come
human
on.
kid.
Jeff is like, me, I lose.
A human kid.
Yeah, just take me instead.
me.
Take me instead.
Make
Don't
it
let
quick.
it happen.
No cat on
Did
cat
you see
crimes
when
here.
Mufasa ran at the hyenas? All he had to do was speak, and they bounced.
Yes.
Hyenas are ferocious, and all he had to do was say they were afraid to say his name in front of people.
Yes.
Nah,
There you go.
Mufasa's
And then Whoopi
legendary.
Goldberg was
I
like,
changed my answer. Yeah.
Not even Shinzi. Whoopi Goldberg. Y'all going?
Yeah, I changed my own mind. So.
Also,
go Mufasa.
by the way, I held my tongue on this, but the only reason he got tricked, he wasn't tricked on purpose. He was helping his son.
But just to be clear, Jeff does not condone any kind of attacks between two cats. That's
We
not okay.
don't condone animal.
So, at all.
At
Thank you.
all.
We don't condone none of this violence.
No.
Next round. Next matchup.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, it's still y'all.
Oh,
Okay,
I like
this is
this.
still Purple
Nah.
Couch. Sully versus Beast.
Beast.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick Scully. Sully. Sully and Scully. I'm going X-Files
I'm picking
with it.
Shiesty.
Hell yeah.
Because I think Beast, I mean, who he beat though? You know what I mean?
Come on.
Beast is sitting Beast is just sitting there, having some weird, human on animal interrelations that I don't approve of.
Bestiality.
Sully, Sully Sully can scare you. He knows more about how
He's
it works
scaring
than
children.
just fight.
He doesn't fight anybody in the whole movie. He runs away.
I mean, Beast don't
He
fight
can't-
anybody.
Beast fights
The
Gaston.
Beast actually fights a pack of wolves.
That is true.
After
Gaston.
he tries to save the girl who pissed him off, so he didn't even want to save her like that. Really, he just fought the pack of wolves.
Yeah, he just like he
just
saw a
think-
woman.
He's like, fine. Yeah.
Beast is the villain in the movie. I'm not on his side. So.
no, he's
Oh,
not.
yeah, I can agree with that.
I think
No,
I
no,
think
the
Stefan
villain-
is innocent and
the-
was just
the
trying to save a
villain-
woman from being
No, first
eaten
off, the
by a
villain,
monster.
Innocent, but
the
still an
villain
asshole.
is the fairy in the beginning. Because why would she turn this person?
No, she a witch.
She's a witch, whatever you want to call her. Well, you walked up to his house looking like a homeless, a crackhead, and go ask to come into my house.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm gonna tell you no.
Yeah.
And then you gonna turn me into a beast.
Yeah.
Then you turn to people, my friends.
I'd be
into
mad
their
too.
friends. Like, hold on.
That's a
I'd be
coward.
mad
That's
too.
not
Work here, bro. I just work here.
He
Why
didn't-
am I?
well, he didn't
This
just say
child
no.
who was
This is
just
bullshit.
born is now a teacup. Like,
Yeah, this
What's
is
going
just-
on here?
You dirty,
That is
you
wild.
dirty heifer. Because how you turn a child? I don't appreciate you.
Man, this.
I didn't even think about that. That is so true,
Those are
though.
good people. The oven is stuck inside the kitchen. He can't even go outside. He's like, yo, everybody else is outside playing in the stove. He's like, guys,
Yeah.
can y'all come inside so y'all can talk to me? I'm bored. And he's like, no, because you stuck because you an oven. Because this dirty skank turned him into a doggone oven. He's like, I'm a chef, bro. Like, you could have.
Chip is going too
the
far.
Beast
for
is
sure.
my
Well,
favorite
yeah.
character
Yeah, you're
because
right.
because he is a villain and he has the
Come on back.
greatest character development. Because he starts off a villain and he ends up sacrificing himself.
True.
That's character.
Started as a villain, got with a white
How
woman.
did he sacrifice himself?
Got a good guy.
How does
He
it?
got stabbed.
by dying.
Hey,
But
He didn't turn into a human.
yo,
The movie
No,
ends
he-
with him dying.
He dies. He gets brought back to
He
life.
technically does
Because-
die.
So he don't.
Beast,
Yeah.
Beast
He
was a
dies.
simp.
Sully also is an asshole because why are you scaring children?
scaring
like,
kids,
First of all,
come on.
it's for power.
That's the job.
They need energy.
Exactly.
Energy,
It's for
like that
power.
type-
Exactly.
electricity
no.
power.
Power. You don't like children.
No,
so
not,
you
not
need
real power, just actual literal
First of all, it's
electricity
good
power.
to scare children because they should learn that being scared is an
Yeah,
option. You got to
yeah.
protect yourself.
Life
you know what I
ain't
mean?
sweet.
Sorry,
Yeah.
let's bring it back. You guys are going.
Yeah, we're
Hercules
going
Beast.
Beast. We're going
Okay,
Beast.
so Beast wins this round. We were getting into a whole thing. Well, scaring kids is like.
Yeah, no, you're
Hey,
right.
stay ready. You don't got to
Yeah.
get ready.
Okay, so
You're
let's go next round. So Beast is moving on. Shan Yu versus Tarzan?
Goodness me.
Bro,
I got Tarzan.
Shan Yu all day. Put some respect on this villain.
I would say Shan
Put
Yu.
some respect on this villain.
I'm not even part of it, but
I know.
Shan
We
Yu.
got a purple couch vote.
I got Tarzan, man, because I'm on. Look, Shan Yu needs a whole army.
No, it doesn't.
Let me know he doesn't.
Bro, watch. This is, mind you, sorry, you haven't said. What Anthony?
I like Shan Yu.
Boom. Sorry, that was the most southern Shan Yu.
I like
so
Shan
Hear me out. He doesn't need an army. I think Shan Yu literally works the same way Thanos works. The first scene you see him and he's so powerful, he doesn't meddle with all this little stuff. Hey, I didn't say two, did I? Boom, bam. Like he doesn't have to do it. When he needs a fight, he does.
Also,
but it's
he's
like
the personification of Genghis Khan, which was the most horrific person.
Okay,
in
but look, here's the
history.
thing, right?
He used to cut
One,
people's head off.
who-
He killed so many people
who he
that
beat
he
by
cooled
himself?
the earth.
Oh no! Hear me out.
Who
No,
he
no.
beat by
Matter of
himself?
fact, let me do this. How did Tarzan beat the tiger?
Clapping cheeks.
No, my God. How did Tarzan beat the tiger?
Too
Did
quick.
he- did he-
He's too quick.
Oh, sorry.
That's not how that happened.
So how did he beat
He's
the
been-
jaguar?
that's
Did he
searches.
fight him to the death and it was like, oh, I bested the jaguar? Or did he start to fall and he have the spike
Steal
in his
my
hand
sisters.
and the jaguar
Chip.
just happened to land on that spike?
That's called fate, brother.
What I'm
called
saying,
fate.
what I'm
Look.
saying is he is so battle tested
But look,
that he
He
would.
got hit by an avalanche and he walked away.
Yeah.
Tarzan ain't even wearing shoes.
Yeah.
You just got to step on his
no,
foot
yeah,
again.
but that's why I
your
get-
logic.
God
the
dang, that's a
shoes
good logic.
is-
You just
But look at that gut. My man got a gut. Come on, bro. Man got a gut.
Bro, whoa.
Look at the gut, though. Look at the midsection.
You gonna say Kingpin ain't strong?
That's not his argument. This is what this is right here.
Offensive linemen are the strongest
Hold up,
in the
so-
world.
Strongest
And they
man
go-
has a
wait.
belly, man. The
True.
world's strongest
so,
man has belly.
two things. One, what Jeff said, his feet are out. That's the argument you made from last time. The toes. All you got to do is step on the toes. Number
Right, but he just
two,
swing from a tree,
Just
though.
fighting your glass.
But number
Broken
two,
glass. Can't
he
step on it.
sure he beat the jaguar, but he won by
Wait, I was
technicality.
gonna
And
say
Shan
every
Yu-
fight that he won is a technicality fight because even the bad guy kills himself. He falls through the
Clayton.
Clayton.
That's
Yeah,
Why you saying it like that?
Clay, because he learned that.
I need to talk about Tarzan's feet real quick.
Clayton
Did y'all see him surfing trees with his bare feet.
No, his feet are callous, bro.
His feet are
hella
not
callous.
normal
Yeah, his feet are
His
weapons.
feet are shoes. Okay, that's all I gotta
His
say.
feet are probably calluses for sure.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say
solid.
Shan Yu in this case. I'm sorry. Because sure they don't show it on screen, but this man is battle tested. He's been in wars. That's why everybody.
He's been in wars.
No. They showed
To
you
kill
villages
him-
that were pillaged.
To kill him,
I know,
they had to
but-
kill him 3 times
but
for
he
him to
didn't-
stay dead.
but he didn't do it
With
by-
a firework.
But he didn't do it by himself though.
Tarzan didn't do it by himself. He had a whole.
Shan Yu almost killed
My man had a whole army. My man had a whole army, huh?
Shan Yu, I think in this case, is taking down Tarzan. But mind you, hear me out. It's 2 against 1, baby. You done lost. Shan Yu all day.
Also, I mean, I love that Tarzan probably
It's gonna be
did
your Dooku.
definitely clap gorilla cheeks because I mean he was there like
Why
that.
are we still bringing up?
Also, how did he shave? Like,
Guys, let's go to the next round. Shan Yu
that's
is
a
winning
better
this
question.
round.
That is a better question.
I'd rather them pick Shan Yu because
Yeah.
then we don't have to go up against Tarzan.
That's fine with me. Shan Yu gonna take him out. I ain't nervous.
Let him go. Let him go.
No, he would not.
See, look. See,
Too late. Y'all picked
He
Shan
would
Yu
not.
already.
just because
No,
you
no,
picked doesn't
keep
mean
going,
they're
keep
right.
going.
Exactly.
Keep going. Keep
I'm
going.
with Anthony. It don't mean you're right. Shan Yu will take down the same beast, bro.
Can we clip that? Real? I just wanted him to
Shan Yu
say
ain't hanging
Anthony's
upside down
right.
from
That's
Shan
what
Anthony
I
is
got.
absolutely right.
I mean, Tarzan takes down gorillas.
No,
know, I know.
What gorilla did he take down?
Clap those booty cheeks.
Dad.
Boy,
He had him at a
sex.
headlock.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but why did he fight his dad? Because his dad was so focused on killing everyone else. His dad was distracted. I'm saying in a one-on-one fight, Tarzan, I would rather have Shan Yu versus a beast than Tarzan, who needs the help of someone distracting another gorilla so he can get
But
the
also
chokehold on.
remember, Tarzan was fighting Turk before the leopard battle. He was play fighting.
That's play fighting.
Play fighting. That
First of
means
all,
he
Turk-
does this every single day.
Don't even worry
You gonna
about
talk
it.
about Turk?
Turk is a full-grown gorilla.
You talking
Yeah.
about Turk?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we voted because
We
it's
should
just us
vote.
two
Oh, yeah,
voting.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You're right, you're right, you're right.
Watch y'all
I'm
just shut
sticking
up.
with
Let him have it. Let him,
Shan
You
Yu,
got it. You got it.
standing my ground.
Just lost your best character.
No, we did not. Y'all, see, this is what I said. Put some respect on Shan Yu.
The only thing Tarzan's good at is surfing shit.
Here we,
Now, here
oh,
we go. Now, Jordan. Now, watch this. Now, watch. Okay, Jordan. Pick who you gonna pick. I know you're gonna pick. I know you're gonna pick
it's
Sam.
Hercules versus. No, hell no. It's Hercules versus Mr. Incredible. I'm going Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
loves,
Mr. Incredible.
He
Yeah,
loves
okay.
Incredible.
Mr. Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I knew it.
I wouldn't choose. I love Hercules, but like the Incredibles.
I was being facetious earlier, but I'm gonna go. I gotta go Hercules on this one, man.
Half a god against a guy that can punch a fucking building and knock it
Okay,
down.
wait. So no. Because they want to
go
argue so
against
much over
Hercules.
Tarzan, I'm actually going to switch my choice. I'm going to go Hercules because I just remembered he fought that 3 billion keep regrowing his head.
Hydra.
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 Kept killing him and found a way to kill him and never got eaten. He fought a beast. Honestly, some of the greatest beasts of all time.
This is how Mr. Incredible beats Hercules. This is indoor electricity. Are you distracted?
I love that you never just transfer like you think in the fight Hercules is gonna be like, wait, hold up. You have lights? like you really think that's gonna really affect the fight?
Where's your guys' outhouse at?
Oh my God, this is amazing.
So I'm gonna go Hercules now just because he has fought beasts. He's fought a robot.
That's so funny.
Syndrome.
Technology just throws
Yeah.
him off. He's like, what is this noise being played electronically?
He's getting punched by
He
Incredible.
uses it like that. I mean,
He
he's
got a
just,
TV. Oh,
Wait, before you hit me, that's latex? Wow. So
how did you get the people inside?
I'm gonna go Hercules then. Who are you gonna stick with, Mr. Incredible, or are you going?
No, I said Hercules.
Hercules.
I started all.
I'm going Incredible.
Okay, well you outvoted this. Let's go next round. Hercules is winning this one. Oh,
Stitch.
okay. So we got
Marshmallow.
Stitch versus Marshmallow. Purple couch. This is y'all.
I pick Marshmallow.
I picked Stitch.
I feel like Stitch is gonna have more heart, sure, but I
Yes.
feel like Marshmallow might accidentally kill Stitch, like without even knowing they're fighting yet. Like
So
He's gonna be walking around like, oh, I'm just a big marshmallow
he's
dope
so
guy.
big.
Oh,
He's 200 feet tall. Marshmallow's gonna accidentally kill Stitch before he even
Stitch
knows
is
that
way
they're
too
fighting
quick
right now.
to be accidentally stepped on. Okay, like Stitch will figure out a weapon and just melt Marshmallow.
If he's paying attention, but he could be
always
being
paying
goofy.
attention.
No, he's eating, he's relaxing, he's chilling.
He's way too strong. He can pick up a car.
If
he can
with his hands, but
with
if I
his- he
step
has
on his
four- he
head,
has four
it doesn't
hands and-
matter.
Jumbo created Stitch to be crazy smart.
a weapon of
A weapon
mass
of mass
destruction.
destruction. Yeah, and so he can outthink Marshmallow.
And he can shapeshift.
Can he shapeshift into somebody taller, or just other tiny little things that Marshmallow's gonna step on?
But and he's strong. He's strong. He survived a crash.
He picked up a car,
picked
right?
up a car. Yeah.
It also depends on the location because if it's
It's in Hawaii.
if it's a sunny area, he's
they're
not.
fighting on
He's
Stitch
not gonna
too.
do
He's
well.
not
necessarily because that's
Marshmallow
a
is-
sneak peek problem with Frozen is they don't go by those rules because snowmen sing entire songs about how it's fine, how he's happy in
I feel
the
like
sun.
that was
So
a
it makes no
hallucination,
sense.
though.
So y'all going.
So we're going Stitch. It's
Yeah.
two against one.
Jeff, if I was on your
Stitch.
side, I would have said he is indestructible because if he explodes, the snow will just build itself.
Yeah.
Back.
But what
That's
if we
what I
melt
would
him?
have.
What if we
No,
melt
I
him?
mean, it's y'all squad.
we
I
melt
would
him.
have voted Tarzan.
Indestructible.
I would have voted
We'll
Tarzan.
melt
No,
him.
it's your
And then
squad. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
We
good.
can't melt them because in the
we good
Frozen
over here.
universe, things don't melt somehow.
So
It's frozen all year round.
We're going Stitch wins this one. We should do sidebar whispering too, like they do for our Tarzan. But Stitch is gonna win this one. Let's go next round.
Sidebar.
Oh, okay. So we got. I got all hype and then I thought about it. We got Kerchak versus Kenai.
I'm gonna beat you up.
It's the same thing. Purple couch. This is y'all. Kerchak versus Kenai. Who y'all choose?
To me, I'm picking bear.
Fucking bad.
I think a bear is more violent by nature. I mean, he's ready to fight. His hands are up. Kerchak, he's hitting his chest trying to like intimidate. We ain't trying to intimidate. We here to fight.
Kenai, he still thinks he's human. So he's not going to use bear strength. He's going to be like, oh my gosh.
This is a great matchup because they
great
can
matchup.
both stand up on their hind legs, but also move quickly on all fours.
I do
But
like the
I'm picking
punch.
Kerchak because he's always been a gorilla. Whereas what you said, Kenai he's out of body. He has a male human mind.
Which
Makes him
to
smarter.
me makes him smart. Exactly. To me, that makes
Smarter
him smarter.
how to
so
be
he
a
can
human.
use his bareness to a way better advantage than a
Actually-
regular bear because I can think like a human. I can poke you in your eyes. I can do things that only a human.
shoot.
Animals are thinking like I fight like an animal. Human, he could kick him in his gorilla dick. You know what I mean? He can play petty. He can play petty if he wants.
But
You know what I mean?
in this universe,
I would pay
are
to see that. I
humans
would
smarter
pay so
than
much money
animals?
to see that.
That really
Wait,
That is
hold
true.
up, Jay. You look like are you going to?
The fact that he said he
poke him in the eyes. That was such a dope
I was like,
argument.
damn, he has claws in the eye poke
Yeah.
is going to take the eyes out you can't see. I was like,
Bears
oh
got
my
long
gosh.
nails too, so they
Yeah, I was like, it's
easy.
just
The only way I would put a bear over a gorilla is because they have claws on their hands and feet, whereas gorillas don't. They just have nails, not
Yeah.
claws.
I
like
think I'm gonna
animals.
switch. I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna go bear. I'm
Come
gonna go bear.
Oh, you won him over. You
won
going
me
into?
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not confident, but yeah.
Hey, I like it. That was stupid, fellas.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Move Kenai next
Gorilla
round.
would kill a fucking bear. That's stupid. as
Kenai,
hell.
my brother. I don't want to be a bear.
That's
Ugh.
dumb as hell. We win
That
that.
loser on
If
to
you
the
think
next
about that matchup, Kerchak got beat by the person who beat Tarzan.
But, yeah.
So y'all can have it. Don't worry.
That's right.
Hey, I think it's even now, as
Don't
far as I'm
worry.
concerned. Let's go. Oh,
Okay.
Li Shang versus Gaston.
I want to go Li Shang, but I gotta go Gaston, man.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
wanna-
Gaston too. I
I want
mean,
to go Li
bro.
Shang, man. I want
Gaston
to go Li Shang.
wasn't beaten by his own sexuality.
I'm going.
Li Shang was like, I'm questioning everything.
But I'm going
That
Li
bear's
Shang
pretty
because
good
hear me
looking.
out. Gaston is a myth. All we know about Gaston, sure, he's a real person, but the myth of how great he is, no one fights like Gaston, blah, blah, blah. He's not a real trained person. He's just a person who's stronger than everybody else. So, of course, no one can beat him because in that world, no one's as big as him. No one can eat that many eggs.
But he picked
But
up
when it
up
comes-
a bench with 3 women on it easily. That's
Yes.
strong.
Yes, that is very strong.
Yeah.
But it's also
And swung
This-
him around like it was nothing.
fights and all this stuff is, he's
But he
still,
fought-
no one's as strong as him.
Yeah,
but
there's no songs about Li Shang being good.
You don't have to be.
Yeah,
That's the point of the myth. That's the point of the
be
myth.
a man
Man
is literally.
thank
that's
you.
sexist
Well,
though. 'cause one of them wasn't a man.
but it's a song about training, and you don't really see him like really beat anyone.
He is actually a trained fighter.
If you go to the NBA skills competition, just because you're in the skills competition, does that mean you can dominate in a game?
No.
No, sir, it
Exactly
does
my
not.
point. So with Li Shang,
No,
that's
sir,
the
it does
same
not.
argument.
But let's put it this way. Li Shang is fully trained person, and in the world that Belle exists in, it's kind of known that none of them read books. And he's arguably dumber than the rest of everybody else.
Hey, we talking about fighting, not reading.
Belle literally explains she's the only one in. Well, I don't know if she actually explains it, but it's literally
does,
well
yeah.
known that she's the only
It's
reader.
her and
She's
the
the only one.
librarian.
Oh, and the librarian.
Her
She's
She's
librarian.
the only one that just likes to read. Everyone else can read. They just don't make it their whole personality. Like most players.
Are y'all not gonna budge on?
I like Li Shang, but I'm just like, yo, it's like who he beat.
Okay.
Hey,
all right.
hey! Congratulations to y'all victory at the end of the game. Congratulations to y'all victory. Okay, Gaston wins this round, but I'm just saying, no weapons or anything. Li Shang wins.
Just because he's trained and skilled doesn't mean that he's
Well,
To me, the training and skill in martial arts goes so much further than strength. It does.
Yeah.
I just remember doing judo when I was growing up, and there being a 70-year-old, our 70-year-old sensei. He's from Japan. He grew up in Japan. He's the highest level in judo you can go, and like the strongest people, he was just laughing while tossing my big ass brother just around. Like he was just laughing
'Cause at that
because
point-
his technique was
Okay.
so much better, and there's these grown men that are so much stronger than this 70-year-old man.
Yeah, then we would use our
Let
brains
me
and be
know
like,
when you're-
we'll just let time get to that guy.
But let's go next round. Who we got?
Is that next round? I'm kind of
Oh snap! It's quarterfinals time. We got some humans against some beasts right now. I'm happy to have Anthony on my team because we might win off of some weird stuff. So up first in the quarterfinal round, we got Quasimodo versus Mufasa. Well, let's let
Very
do we want to let losers go first?
We'll let him start.
Yeah, go
we'll
ahead.
let him start.
The only argument that you guys are going to say is you guys are going to talk about how strong Quasimodo is. Great.
I'm not.
It could not possibly matter any less
Nope.
how strong a human being is. People have no idea how strong the jaw is of a lion. If he bites, when he bites Quasimodo's arm, it's off now. You have one less arm. Repeat.
But
No,
it's going to
what do
take
we-
time for him to get the arm out the mouth. So he got
it's-
one more hand, bow to the head.
Then he
Superhuman
bites his
strength.
hand. He
No.
can keep biting.
Hear me.
It's fat. He can bite
If you
faster
bite-
than he can punch.
Look
You
at
don't-
this man's
it's faster
body.
and stronger.
You can't bite and spit like that fast. You got to bite and then get it out your teeth.
You want to
It's gonna
Google?
be
You want to
stuck.
Google some
No,
lions?
just
You don't-
common sense. Use
You
common
don't have
sense.
to. I did already.
Yeah, see,
go
look,
for
look
it.
at him. Look how terrified he was. He just did an impression of himself Googling lions, and he shivered.
Anthony, if you're not going to be on our team, shut the hell up.
He knows.
Anthony, if you're not on our team, stay quiet. I will fight.
I'm just being objective.
Well, then don't.
2 tons of pressure between each lion's bite.
2 tons of
Exactly.
pressure.
But
Two
What we
cuts.
talking about, man?
But it would
What we
be
talking
he
about?
would have time. I mean, if Quasimodo would win if he bites down, because the second he bites down, they could start railing on him.
Can I
overhead.
say this?
But
Can I
your
say this?
arm
Say
is
this?
Wait, real quick,
bleeding.
yo,
What if
real
he
quick.
bites his face? Under.
If you don't mind,
He's giving you
let
a
me-
space. I do
no
I
mind.
would like to
I do
talk to
mind.
my team.
All right.
Don't ever give them facts ever again. 2 tons didn't need to know.
Right.
I would rather you say he can half a ton, but you give them. I want to speak objectively. Don't do that. We're about lying.
I don't know how to do that. I'm not
Look,
good at this. Your
Wait,
logic.
wait.
Guys.
He's a lion. He's not going to bite his arm. He's a lion. He's going to go for the kill. He's going straight for the jugglers.
What?
He's
What
killing
neck?
him.
What neck?
Oh,
Good
what
point.
neck? That's fine. He can do like this, and it's going to take the jaw off.
Well, you don't even need to do
Mufasa
that.
is
You only
100
need-
times faster than Quasimodo.
Not true.
You're only going off of his strength. He can lift
not-
a building and limp his way there. He ain't running fast.
Quasimodo is not fast. He's only fast when he's swinging from things. Walking normally, he kind of walks like a gorilla. It's very slow. He has a limp. He can't move that fast.
Okay, so
I'm
it's fine.
going on Anthony's thought of once the lion gets close, if it is not a kill shot, which I don't think he's going to be able to get immediately on the first jump at Quasimodo.
Yeah, 'cause there's no neck.
Once you were in that close quarters grip, Quasimodo, you done.
What's he gonna do?
You're done. He has his hands on you. His paws,
So
his
he
quote
can
unquote
punch
paws
just
are
as
on
well.
you.
So he's unaffected. He's Terminator. He's missing an arm, and he don't even notice
No,
it.
I'm saying
no.
with-
He's gonna be
no, no.
damaged.
No,
He's gonna
what
be
I'm saying
not
is
as
with
good.
Quasimodo's strength, once he gets in close, once he's in that grasp, now he can do what he wants to with Mufasa.
I don't think he can get
can't-
his
he's
arm
his-
over. What is he
Mufasa.
gonna do?
Keep in mind, he
What's he
doesn't
gonna
have,
do
it
with
doesn't
the
have to be
grip?
arms around him. If you
He can
got
put his ass to
skins
sleep.
and pull all that stuff, regardless,
With one
let's say-
arm?
let's
You don't even need to do that. 15 pounds of pressure, you can crush an ice.
So imagine 2,000 pounds of pressure on your neck. It's gone now. It's
Well,
not saying he doesn't have a neck. That's physically impossible.
Okay.
He has a
Well,
neck. Everybody
wait,
has a
let's
neck.
do this.
Some are smaller than others.
Just because you look like Quasimodo, don't do that, okay? Mufasa will take
Jay-
out your neck, okay?
Jay,
You hear me?
Jay, you better be careful.
Listen, no.
Because if you're going roasting, I will roast the shit out of you.
I feel like all the producers have heard
Mufasa's
both
one.
arguments. So,
I apologize.
Angel, I would like to hear what the
Come after my insecurity.
what everyone has decided. The delegation.
Small.
Yeah, so we, the producers panel, have decided that
Mufasa would tear Quasimodo's ass up and down.
Wow.
I have a great argument from Mufasa that they might not be able to come back from, so we'll save it.
Put in the chat that Quasi should have won. Q dogs up.
That did
Is that a
not
cue?
look
I
good.
don't know.
That didn't look good.
Never mind. Sorry about that. But let's go next round. Who we got? Damn. Damn. It's Shan Yu versus Beast.
By their
I
reaction,
told you. I told
Beast
you.
won.
I mean, look at him.
Beast
Look at
Did
him.
not tell you.
Or someone
Beast
said-
got taken down by a pretty, not even that great looking white woman.
Well, I was gonna say by
Wow.
Gaston.
Okay.
Wow.
That's not really
Shan Yu,
happened.
to this day, I say this all the time. Gaston would have beaten Beast. I think the only thing that stopped Gaston from losing was the distraction of everything around. Like, I feel like it's the help of Belle and all the stuff that helped him. Shan Yu is way better than Gaston. He is better fit than Gaston to beat Beast, therefore he could beat Beast.
To say that Gaston lost to Beast is to remove the entire
Plot.
of the
Yes.
story because
Yep.
you're acting like he had a love interest that he cared about her feelings. If it is, we're both going to try to kill each other. I mean, those, once again, it's the same thing with Mufasa. Look at those fangs that he's got right there.
Well,
Look at the size of his fist is bigger than Shan Yu's head.
Let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's say this. Shan Yu is about as big as Gaston, right? Beast held Gaston up by his neck over a building and was going to drop him. And would have won.
Okay.
And the only reason he didn't is just because.
Hey, let's
Hear me
take
out,
it.
hear me out.
So
No, no,
he
hear
could
me
do
out,
the
hear me
same.
out, hear me out,
So that
hear me
means
out.
if he's holding him like this, not like shaking or anything, he could have crushed his neck, kill him. He could just drop him. He could pick him up. He's too strong for Shan Yu. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Done? You done?
I'm done. I'm done. Go
I
ahead.
feel good now. I feel good. What you in the thought? Are you done?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Let's take this fight to the snow. Because Bell basically whooped his ass in a snowball fight, right? Shan, you had
Okay.
an avalanche fall on this dude.
Okay.
I was so
He killed
confident.
the joint, right?
Okay. You
Snowball fight.
So
you
I'm mad that you hit him with
the snow? You got it?
get the snow. The snow.
You got
wait,
the
no,
snow, right?
let
No,
me-
no,
let me
wait. He
try
said,
to-
he said the snow. Guys, did he say the snow?
Yes.
No.
What beast fought in the snow?
He's fought a pack
A
of wolves.
pack of wolves
Andre, I
It
wish-
was-
inside of the
An
snow.
avalanche fell
Listen,
on this dude.
Wait.
An avalanche fell on
He
this
didn't
dude.
have to
He got back
fight
up.
an avalanche.
Yeah.
He just
But
had
he
to
came-
climb out.
A beast didn't kill anybody.
I mean,
Shan
he did
Yu
kill Bell's-
killed villagers.
No, who did we see? Physically see?
No. We're looking at body count proof. Shan Yu
No,
killed
but who did we see?
Beast, I think inherently he can't kill things because he's like generally like a nice person. So that's not going to help out in a fight against Shan Yu. Shan Yu killed people. He's ruthless. Like, what's wrong?
We don't need to hear what you
let me
guys say.
one
We
more
already
thing,
know.
But just in case.
Hold on.
is if you watch Mulan, when he smiles, his teeth are technically sharp.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. To close this,
Oh,
to
wait,
close.
I think we can agree that Beast probably rips Shan Yu's head off.
Rip.
Beast will rip his head off.
I was so happy.
I didn't pick Shan Yu, so this is why I didn't want to pick Shan Yu. But
Tarzan, I think Tarzan would have beat the Beast because Tarzan has knowledge to fight all the animals. They chose Shan Yu over Tarzan, but they should have chose
Just stop
Tarzan.
saying it so hard like
Because-
that. They chose. Like, I put some spec on his name. That's all I want to.
That's what happened.
Let's go. Oh, Hercules versus Stitch. Hell yeah. Guess whose confidence is back, ho? So, Hercules versus Stitch.
Or Hercules versus Stitch.
Versus Stitch.
it's written
That's
on
how
you
you
is smaller font. You got the smaller
I'm just
font.
doing it the way that he did it last time.
This is a 20. This is 18 right there. Let me just start this one off for my true dedicated team who's not gonna backstab. If you say one fact about Stitch in this round,
Technically.
Anthony, Stitch
I'm
is an
sorry.
alien. Alien can also be categorized as a creature. Hercules has beaten the mightiest of creatures. That's all I need to say to start that off. Y'all good? What
Who's
y'all
the
got?
mightiest of creatures? Who did Hercules beat, though?
Hydra, the lion. Scar showed up dead. He defeated Dwayne Johnson's hairline in that movie because he had a whole hairpiece. Y'all, if y'all want to jump in at any point, bro.
Okay, that's
You
who
told
he
me
beat.
not
Okay.
to talk.
No, if you're gonna give them help, don't talk.
Okay.
That's what it be,
Cerberus. Thank you.
The dog of the underworld.
Thank you.
Did he?
And Hades, and he defeated death itself.
He didn't really defeat Hades, but
Yes, he did.
No,
He fought Hades.
In the movie. He didn't. He
punched.
Yes, he did.
He punched
Hades
Hades.
into.
Oh wait,
the
did he
lake.
fight the 3 Titans?
Yes, he fought 2 Titans.
I know you're gonna be like, who is Stitch beat? But to me, that's just usually
A child.
irrelevant because at the end of the day, it's what competition are you against?
Can
And
I
I
just-
think that Stitch it does not back. I would imagine Hercules backing down before Stitch ever
Yeah,
would.
can I
Stitch
just say
is
this?
not gonna back down from a fight.
Experiment 626, aka Stitch,
Okay, I
has
didn't know we go government name.
Well, hey, superhuman strength, enhanced durability, superhuman speed and agility, climbing ability, night vision,
Keyword,
intelligence.
know that human. Superhuman. Keyword, superhuman.
Hercules has all that.
Hercules, he's a dummy.
That's rude.
Yes.
He's a dummy. He's
Standards.
a lovable
But he's a dumb god, though.
big dummy.
Yes.
A dumb god. So he's a god.
He
He's not a
literally-
god.
He's not. The gods get
literally-
defeated
All
all
gods
the
are dumb
time.
in that-
There's
in that
stories about
context.
humans beating gods
Demi.
all day long. It's
Remember
because
earlier
they
you said he's not a god,
outsmarted the
he's a
gods.
demi.
Hercules is not that smart.
Remember when he tripped over his own feet and destroyed a whole village?
Yes.
So I'm
Hear me out. You're talking the beginning of the movie here.
Whoa, you just gave us an argument. He tripped over his own foot as an accident and destroyed an entire village.
Hell yeah.
So
Way
that
to
means
come back.
if he tried
Way to
his
come back,
best,
teammate.
You know how much faster Stitch? Look at Stitch. He could just move out of the way.
That
Okay,
was
and
not
then his
your
claws,
argument
his
during
mouth,
Marshmallow
he'll
was
bite
that
'em off.
doesn't matter how fast Stitch was, he'd be crushed by Marshmallow. By using your own logic about strength and stepping on his head, Hercules just get in quickly, kick Stitch into the atmosphere, and then Stitch is all 4 of his arms and smarts is like, well, I guess I should have known that better, and it's
Hell
dead.
yeah.
I don't think in the court of law you're allowed to use an argument that lost because my argument lost. Okay, Stitch
Damn.
is the argument that proceeded in the court case. Okay, so the Stitch argument
That's
is
not
what
true. You can use
that-
arguments that
Well,
are.
hold on. Let the producers.
So based off of the arguments, we are going to revert back to the who he beat logic, and Hercules has beaten a lot of
That's what we talking
monsters,
about.
Titans.
Let's go.
But Stitch,
They got
I mean,
one.
who did Stitch beat?
They on the
he
board.
beat the intergalactical.
Stitch couldn't beat a 5-year-old with red hair.
Let's go next round.
You see, if I have logic behind me, I can get it.
Last round of the quarterfinals. Gaston versus Kenai. Bro, easy sweep, bro. Kenai, this is a man bear.
Smart. Yeah, smart. And he's smarter because he can probably read. I'm gonna go and take a guess.
Use my damn argument.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that he knows how to read.
Oh, literacy.
Okay, yeah.
Gaston had literal animal bear heads on the wall. If
Front.
Gaston had a gun, had an actual bow and arrow, or anything that was weaponry, he would tire.
What if Kenai had a gun?
Well,
And then
actually,
he
But
knows
he's
how
a
to
bear.
use-
He can't fire a gun now.
If you shoot a bear, you got to shoot him more than once. You can't shoot.
but
Gaston's
also-
got pow. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me.
Yeah, he's got a musket.
you are
And you don't even know that people buy that type of stuff and put it on the wall. We don't
That
even
is
know
true.
That's
You can't just go to,
decoration.
there wasn't a Target back in that time. We're like, oh, I'm Gaston. Could I get like a bear head on the season 5?
Okay, but hear me out.
They
But hear
lived
me
in
out,
a
though.
town.
If you do the base level of this, right? It's a man who is a bear who's conflicted about being a bear versus a dude that is willing and has been wanting to fight the beast most of the movie once he found out he
And
was
he's
about.
who has killed many
we
bears.
keep on putting like plot into it. As soon as, but he's still enough bear that he can use his. He can now. He's just got the best of both
Okay,
worlds.
fine,
As
but-
soon as he hits him, then it's like now
to
you're
that credit,
coming
but
at a bear.
Here we go. To that credit, though, I'll say that. So what we've all discussed is that Gaston, to some level, has some training. He doesn't know how to
don't know that.
properly. No, to some level.
To some level,
has
he trained
As a
himself, that's
bear-
what we're counting?
As a bear, he doesn't really know how to use the full essence of his bear.
Which is exactly.
He has the bare necessities of a bear.
He doesn't
Teeth,
realize his
claws.
own strength. He does not realize his own strength. So that means that he's going to come full strength.
He can't
He's
even
gonna
hold
come
back
full
if he
strength
wants
thinking it's human strength
That's not
and
necessarily
it's bear
true.
strength.
That's not necessarily true, right? So look at boxing, right? If you go up in weight class, what happens to your speed? You don't adapt to the shit. Therefore, if you can't adapt to your speed, you're going to get your ass knocked out.
Hell yeah, put that gangster on it.
Going up 10, 20 pounds makes a big difference in fighting.
That is very true.
And he's still heavier. He's still in a higher weight class.
yeah,
He's
he's
still a bear versus
a bear.
He's a
still
human mind going into a bear body. It's
Sure,
like
but you're talking
and
about
he's-
weight class.
you
don't
might not
gotta-
realize that,
The
you're a bear
purpose
during the fight.
of Kenai in the movie and Brother Bear is that he was a fighter. They had to calm him down. and they put him in a bear body just to calm him down.
They had to calm him down.
That's
See?
true.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
he's ferocious.
That's true. I
in
forgot
human-
about that.
In human form, he had to be calmed down.
That's a great
That just
point.
means he's mentally unstable.
Okay, well, let's
Yeah, great. Mentally unstable. He's gonna kill that little dummy that don't know how to read.
Jeff,
Arrows won't even do nothing.
cruelty is a device that is mastered by man. Okay?
That's great. Your poems don't mean nothing to me. All I'm saying is
Of which Kenai was.
Based off the arguments, I think that the bear probably would win against Gaston.
It's a bear.
It's a bear. even a Indian in it. A bear with an Indian in it.
Kenai has won. Kenai has beaten this smooth criminal. But so we're gonna go. I'm just saying the hair with that curl in the front. Let's go next round. We are now into the semifinals. First round of the semifinals: Mufasa versus Beast. We'll take a break while we wait to win our championship.
So
trophy.
we got to figure out who's going against who.
You covered the mic.
One of them has anger issues. The other one has parental issues.
He is actually a great parent.
Yeah,
No,
that
people,
happens.
like he's not that great of a father. He barely taught Simba anything. And
Whoa.
Whoa. Relax.
Now this is an argument that
Yeah.
One of the greatest fathers of all time, not just Disney.
He showed up in the afterlife. He's still talking to him. He's not even alive
true.
anymore. He's still talking to him through the clouds.
Okay,
That's how much
I got
he
it.
loves
I
his
think I
son.
got
Real
it.
quick,
He's
so,
like,
real
okay.
quick, just
is that
be-
love or is
can
that
I-
manipulation
Mufasa.
by
Wait, wait.
Simba?
Anthony,
Trust me,
you
Mufasa.
deliberately disobeyed
No,
me.
Jeff, let me
And
say
even
this.
worse.
Just because you brought the
no,
argument
what's
out there.
that accent?
Wait,
That's-
wait, hold up. So
Mufasa was
Anthony,
pretty good,
just so you
Mufasa.
can hear this, okay? This movie came out in 1994, right? When you think about the time period of that was, we're talking about whoopings, yelling at your kids, going crazy and all that. Me, as a kid who was getting whoopings and stuff, we watched this movie where a lion whose son deliberately disobeyed him did not go to whooping his kid, scolding him, talking down to him. He literally just spoke to him like a human and said, hey,
That's facts,
I'm
bro.
disappointed you disobeyed me. And he felt that instead of having to get the hits.
He
then
didn't
that was-
disobey him.
Mufasa didn't once say, "Hey, Scar tried to kill me multiple times in the past. Don't trust him."
Scar
Probably
didn't
not.
try to kill him
Why would he
multiple
say
times
that? I
in
would
the
tell that to
past.
my son immediately.
So how do you guys feel about
Technically, I
Mufasa versus Beast, though?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm
on
picking
the-
Mufasa. I'm picking
on the part of
Mufasa.
a
I'm not even
dad.
part of this. I'm sorry.
I'm picking
Is that what
Mufasa.
you-
I have
control?
something to bring up to save for later. So that's the only
Save
that's
it.
the
No, go
only
ahead, save it.
argument for Hercules.
That's fine.
Because I'm thinking of just like
It's a reach, but it can.
To me, I'm also trying to figure out like the human movements that
Yeah.
Beast can do. Would he
Yeah.
be a better or worse fighter? I mean,
Yeah.
he's got his hands are huge,
Yeah.
but he don't got claws.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
he
mean?
has
he has claws too.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah, it
he's
was
super strong.
yeah.
It's a,
Sounds
he has
nervous
forward-
against Hercules, huh? Y'all sound
I
nervous.
actually
No, we're
drew.
trying to figure out who-
We're just strategizing.
We're
over
just
here.
strategizing.
drew different
It's just-
images.
We're privileged to be able to strategize because we got more than one person left.
So put it out there. Who do you have losing to Hercules? So you have Mufasa or Beast?
I want to hear your argument. That's what
Oh, he gonna bring it out. He gonna bring it out.
It's because I know a lot about the Lion King lore.
Okay.
like
Yeah, I'm
Beast
cool
gone.
with it. I mean, yeah, if you're
Yeah.
cool with it, I'm cool with it.
So we're going. So Mufasa is moving on
Yeah.
to the finals.
We
I'm
made our
going with
choice.
it.
Who would you have chosen?
Oh, who would you guys have chosen?
I would have chosen Beast.
Beast fought against a bunch of wolves, like you guys said. He's clearly stronger than a
I was gonna
normal
go.
lion. would
And if
be.
you go size versus size, who can get on their hind legs and walk the whole time versus who
Beast
can't?
is a person that has actual human logic.
We're not
No,
doing
no.
human logic because in the
We already
Disney
said, yeah.
Disney universe they have
Hey,
human.
hey guys,
They have
guys,
human logic. They can
guys,
sing
they
songs.
They should
They
have
have
picked
human
Tarzan.
logic.
Yeah.
They should have picked Tarzan. So we got him. Okay, Mufasa is moving on to die again. So we got next round of the semifinals, Hercules versus Kenai. I would like to put a motion out. Do y'all want to just forfeit this round? How y'all feeling?
What?
I don't think Hercules makes it to the final. You guys think everything is a push-up contest.
Let me start off
He's
with
a
this
dummy.
one.
You said himself that he could trip over his own 2 feet and
I never-
accidentally
first of
almost
all,
kill himself.
I never said that.
Nope.
He could trip
That's
over his
not what
own
we
2
said.
feet and
We
knock
said
his
they
head
did
on the
a quarter-
ground.
He almost destroyed a whole village doing that.
Yeah, I
And
think
Slash almost kill himself in the
I
process
think
because he's
in
a
the-
clumsy idiot.
Gonna take his claws, poke him in the eye, pull him out.
What weapon can he
First of
throw?
all-
We already said that.
He's
We
gonna
already
step
said
on
it
his
now.
feet.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna step
one-
on his feet. Look,
Hercules also picked up a side of a mountain and threw it at somebody. I mean, it's
Move out of the way. What do you mean?
it's a mountain.
Of a mountain?
Massive mountain.
Boy, no, I'm fighting with you. It sounds weird to be like,
No, it's
oh,
not the
you picked up a
Coliseum,
mountain.
that's the,
Well, let me just shimmy to the side.
100
He
pounds.
bites. He goes for the neck.
In the movie, he gets bit, and the creatures that he bites him, teeth shatter.
What?
In the movie, the cartoon movie,
Oh, yeah.
Hercules is bit by like
yeah.
one of those by like some creature.
Forgot about that.
And
It wasn't a bear. It wasn't a bear though.
It wasn't a bear.
So
Did
it
he
was a
bite his
bear.
neck? What did he bite?
He is chosen. Love that argument. We bringing that to the next round for sure.
Based off of the arguments, we are going with Hercules. Hercules wins.
Hercules wins. I hate that we debated this long.
Yeah, I had nothing.
So Hercules is going through and beating Kenai. On to the next one. In the final round
Oh, this final round?
of humans versus beasts, our human is Hercules. Their beast is Mufasa. Do y'all want to
going
say?
by logic, there is so many pictures of literature where it depicts Hercules killing the strongest lion and then wore his body as a trophy.
Dang.
And what was the body? It was Scar. So who beat Scar? Simba beat Scar, right?
I'm talking about the fables.
But we're talking about Disney. We're talking about Disney.
Yeah.
We're talking about Disney.
We're talking about Disney?
So he didn't even
Okay.
fight. He didn't even fight that.
Then let's go back to the logic I just had. When an animal bit Hercules, his teeth shattered.
Amazing.
I think it's time.
Here it goes. Here it
I think
goes.
it's time.
You
Okay,
said Mufasa,
I've been
I'm
waiting
gonna
for
lie.
this.
Are you guys familiar with a television show called The Lion Guard?
No.
Yes.
These animals in this show can do magic, right?
Yes.
Listen, in the show, Simba has a son named Kion. Kion is the leader of the Lion Guard. Kion can literally roar and move mountains and create avalanches and change the structure of the earth.
Oh, did Mufasa do that, or did somebody else do that?
His offspring.
Offspring
does it too.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah,
it. He
but
does it in Mufasa.
My
It's
granddad,
it's
does it-
legend.
my granddad barely survived working in the mines because he didn't know that he could put a fucking mask on so he wouldn't breathe in coal dust. I know that now, but it doesn't mean I'm strong. I'm much stronger than my
Mufasa
grandpa.
does it in the
It's
movie.
legend that passes down
movie.
from
Wait, hold on.
generation to generation.
I do want to hear when he does it.
Mufasa does it in the Mufasa movie when him and the white lion are fighting. The earth moves and shatters because of Mufasa can do all the stuff that he just said that the grandson can do.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. You could just
Let's just
put his
change
hand
the
on ground,
environment.
pick up a giant piece of earth and just slam it down on him.
I was gonna still say Hercules can pick up the ground and do all that stuff. Whereas mountains wise, when he first brought that up, I was like, that was a damn good point. When he said Lion Guard, I was like, this dirty hoe. I was mad because he said he's magical. My mind went.
But is he magical? Have we ever stated inside that universe that Mufasa
No, but
is magical?
Yes.
Or is his offspring magical?
The producers panel has decided. That was a good addition about the whole Lion King magic. But what I did look up was it's not magic as much as it is spirituality and mysticism, right? So Mufasa has more of a spirit like power, like, you know, more like nature or whatever. But it was not Mufasa himself. It was only his lineage that had most of the powers. So I'd say Hercules wins.
Sweet.
Okay, that's cool. That's a good one. That's a good one.
But
That's his
also
brother.
Scar.
That's his brother, but that's a good one.
That's not him. That's his
The whole
brother.
line.
Hold
Right.
up. So at the end of the day, the humans won. We won on a technicality,
The
but it is a
demigod.
demigod. And technically, we lost every damn human by the semifinals. But that doesn't change the fact that Hercules won on our side. Blue couch for the W. Put it in the chat right now. Shan Yu would have swept everybody. Let's go. Shan Yu going strong, bro.
Just end when you're
We
right.
want to thank everybody for being
when you're
here. Andre, Anthony, Jay, and Jeff, with our special guest joining us, Mark of the Artist, a.k.a. Matt next. Yeah, put it in the chat who you really think would have won all this. But outside of that, we'll catch you next week. Peace.